guys, welcome back to my channel, and the day is finally here, guys.
Surprise, surprise, the king is back.
The day is finally here. We have received a Mastodon ZiKZ 612H. We finally received it. It's been 8 weeks since it's been leaked for the first time. We waited long. We waited patiently, but it's finally here. And let's talk about it. This is not going to be a review, guys, don't get me wrong. This is going to be a first quick look at what the truck is. Is it worth your money? How much it is? You know, is it better than 605R? Initial thoughts. And then later on we'll get into a little bit more details, and there's going to be full of videos with more sort of precise information and more precise comparisons. So let's get into it, guys. So first things first, how much does it cost IRL in real life? So the truck costs £3.29 if you're somewhere in the United Kingdom. It costs $3.99 if you're somewhere in the United States, and it costs around €3.50 if you're somewhere in Europe. Also here there's about 6 to 7 Canadian dollars. On the other hand, in game it costs 228,400 in-game credits, so it's quite an expensive truck. And I hear you guys, you probably want to know, how does this directly compare to the ZiKZ 605R, which has been the undisputed king in the game of SnowRunner for so long? Well, for now I'm just gonna leave you with a screenshot. On the left we have ZiKZ 605R, and on the right we have the new Mastodon. You can see how bigger the Mastodon is compared to the old ZiKZ 605R. But let's jump into the garage. So first things first, let's have a look at the customization options. So it has 3 engines, which you're able to upgrade for this truck. Obviously, let's go ahead and install the top one straight away. It has special, which is standard. It has fine-tuned gearbox, and it has advanced special gearbox. I recommend going with fine-tuned gearbox. I recommend with going advanced special gearbox, because I think fine-tune is sacrificing a lot more in terms of fuel consumption. This vehicle has no suspension upgrade, so let's jump into the tires. I don't know why this truck would have all-terrain tires, but developers decided to include it, so that's fine, I guess. It has 2 options for the off-road tires. It has the tires that it comes with, which is 61-inch ZHM tires. These are identical copy of ZiKZ 605R tires. The only difference is the mud resistant. It has 3.35 mud resistance, guys. This is only second to the Pacific P16, which has the best tires in the game. So, you know, I leave this with this thought. Also, guys, this vehicle has a chain tires, which is a big advantage over the 605R. So obviously this vehicle has a spare wheel as a standard. Let's go ahead and put some snorkels on, and here we go, guys. Frames. So it has a heavy crane. It has a log loader crane. It has a flatbed, which I think it's a bit of a lazy design by developers, because look how this flatbed doesn't fit this vehicle at all. It's so narrow compared to the vehicle. It's a bit of a lazy design copy-paste. Most of these add-ons are copy-paste. I thought it would have more unique add-ons, but I guess not. Here is a short logging frame, seismic vibrator, sideboard beds. And then it has a fuel tank, which I think is another lazy design. In MudRunner, guys, this vehicle had a unique fuel tank, very sleek looking fuel tank, which you'll see a bit later in the video. But developers decided to, you know, use the copy-paste one. So it has a loading crane, saddle high, saddle low. It has a unique long sideboard bed, which is a 3-slot cargo. It can have 3 cargos, three pieces of cargo in it. But guys, most importantly, it cannot tow a trailer with this sideboard bed, so it's a bit useless. And here we go, guys. It has a water add-on, a fire tank add-on, and this is another copy paste from MudRunner. This was originally the fuel carrier for this truck. So why couldn't they just put some stickers on the back for, you know, hazardous load and call it a fuel trailer? Also, guys, the other unique feature, if you put a loading crane and the sideboard or the flatbed, the crane goes on the back of the vehicle, which I think is pretty cool. You know, this is something the modding community was adding to the game, and the developers sort of decided to jump on that train. So that's that when it comes to add-ons. As far as visual customization goes, this vehicle can have a roll bar, it can have trunk supplies, or I would call it roof rack supplies. It can have a spare wheel, but it needs a roll cage to equip that spare wheel. And there's some fog lights and whatnot. When it comes to front bumpers, it has 3 options: the stock, the lattice, and the barrier. You might prefer a sleek looking truck, but I'll go ahead and put some modifications on the front. Then we can change the exhaust. The rims only have one style, and the colors, guys, some of these colors or some of these sort of liveries are questionable. There's some cool ones like this dark green one, or the desert one, which is this one. But yeah, the rest of the camos are a little bit questionable, but let's leave it original. So now the vehicle is equipped to go. We can take it for a little spin, but before, let's have a look. So we have 140 liters on the roof, and then we have 50 liters right here, guys. So that's another additional 50 liters of fuel with the 500 already in the tank. So that's 190 additional fuel, 690 in total. What else do we have? We have a 300 repair points, which is also in this little box or this little add-on right here. We have 150 repair points on the roof, and obviously we have 2 spare wheels. One I've chosen to add on the roof rack, or on that sort of anti-roll bar, whatever it's called, roll cage, I think it's called, right? Alright, so let's take it for a little spin. We're in Wisconsin, and we all know this place, guys, this crossing. If we do left just outside of the garage, there is this river crossing which has a strong current, and most of the trucks are having a hard time crossing that. So I thought we'll give this little Mastodon a first sort of dip in the water and see how it goes. But yeah, overall thoughts, guys, this truck is very similar to 605R. I wouldn't say it's better yet. We need to do a little bit more comparison between those two, but it's definitely a more versatile truck. It has better add-ons, it has more fuel, it has more repair points, more spare wheels. You know, I'm not really convinced with the 3-slot cargo bed, because it lacks ability to tow trailers or have a crane. But you know, each to their own. I think it's a pretty cool truck, and as we just saw, guys, it literally blitzed through that river. It didn't even stop for nothing. So really good truck, guys. It's only a couple of pounds or dollars or whatever you are in the world, whatever the currency you're paying. So I think it's definitely worth it if you're enjoying the game. It will make your life a lot easier in the more difficult maps like Amor, which I'm currently playing. So yeah, guys, my thoughts are huge thumbs up. The king is definitely back. Whether it's a top dog, we'll wait and see. We'll have some in-depth comparisons between the 605R and this, but yeah, this is it for now, guys. Just wanted to give you a little heads up, little sort of little first look at what this truck is capable of and how it's looking like, and hopefully, guys, found this video useful. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.